Are you ready to find a secret that you'd never be able to figure out without a guide? I hope so, because that's what we're doing today. So, starting off, I'm going to be showing off the starting stats of Mir and Ted. Now, I'm not going to be actually leveling up at all, because Ted kept dying on me, but I figured I'd show this off. I will, however, be changing my equipment, because there is a money grinding spot this early on, and it is very reliable. So look at my money now, look at this armor, which Ted does not have a lot of, and now look at what my money's at. Yeah, like I said, very reliable money grinding spot. Also, can I just say my favorite thing is whenever you don't have something equipped to a certain slot, they don't say, like, unequipped. No, it's not. Shield? Not. Helmet? Not. Anyway, that's pretty great, but we're going to go off over in this direction. You're really not meant to come out here just yet, because everything on the overworld will kill you. Even the easy stuff will probably kill Ted, at least. And we're heading up here, Mount Tigerwolf. Don't look at this, don't acknowledge it, we're not supposed to be in this dungeon for a while, so just pretend this doesn't even exist. Mother of God, let's get out of here! Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna be cutting out fights, of course, but I figured I'd just show that, A, because horrifying murder rabbits, and B, I figured we'd start out by talking about running in Suikoden, because that's not something I will oft do, but we have the opportunity now, and it's all I'm going to be doing on this mountain. So, you know how running away is like the worst thing in most RPGs? Because you're just trying to run away from something you should easily be running away from? The game's just like, nah, no you're not. Well, it's not so bad in Suikoden. Of course, there's your standard run option, which has the chance to fail. However, there's also the bribe option, which, as you saw back there, is a guaranteed escape provided you have enough money to pay off whatever given enemy you're fighting. In this case, the rabbits didn't want too much money from me, thank God. They could extort me for all I'm worth, and I am worth quite a bit, might I say. Now, the other nice thing is the fact that if you are a high enough level against a fairly weak enemy, the bribe command is actually changed to let go, as in, you are so strong that the enemy recognizes how strong you are and is like, nah, I don't want to mess with that fucker. And then you just get an automatic escape without actually having to lose any money or anything. It's really good, and while Suikoden isn't, like, perfect about avoiding some of the more annoying parts of RPGs, wink wink, it does do a fair few things right. We haven't even gotten to a proper battle yet, which is where Suikoden really shines, 2D ones at least. But anyway, we're done with the first half of this, in that we've made it to the town we want to go to. So, you can either do this alone or with Ted. I opted to do this with Ted because I like the reward better. This old man is going to give us a special item, the Prosperity Crystal. I'll explain how to use these later, but this is a permanently equipable item that will double the money we get. You can get it later on, however it's a random drop. The other item we can get, if we come alone, is the Fortune Crystal, which will double the experience, which you should never really have trouble with experience in this game, so I wouldn't bother with it, and even if you do have trouble, it's a rune you can actually purchase. Anyway, though, gonna make our way back, and I suppose on this round I can quickly go over stats. HP should be obvious. Attack is the combination of power and whatever your weapon strength is. Armor is the combination of your defense and your armor. Skill, I believe, is actually dodging and countering, which is in the game. Speed affects how quickly you move. We'll see that speed's a fairly important stat later on. Magic is a stat that determines both magic offense and defense. And luck, I believe, is like critical hits and your escape ability, I think? I don't know, luck in RPGs is always a fairly nebulous term. It can mean just about anything, but I'm pretty sure it does involve critical hits at the very least. So anyway, yeah, I figured I'd just talk about stats now, because when we get into an actual battle, I would like to talk about the actually cool things about Suikoden's battle system. Thus far, I've only talked about running away, which I have done a lot of, to be fair. Most of this mountain climb was me paying off enemies, and what do you know? It started with murder rabbits, and it's going to end with murder rabbits. Okay, let's get out of here before someone kills Ted. Well, to be fair, I've got plenty of money. It's not like I'm gonna be in any sort of danger of running out anytime soon. But still, let's get out of here, just in case. So yeah, that was a fairly short trip, but that is so out of the way. Again, you could not figure that out without a guide, because everything will kill you for venturing out too far this early. So anyway, that's it for Suikoden. Next time, we're going to be actually doing our job, I guess? I don't know, I'm sure Craze will be patient, right? Right?